So, get this. Right now, there's something hurtling through our cosmic backyard. And it's not from around here. We're talking about a traveler from the vast, dark emptiness between the stars, and you better believe it, it's bringing some secrets along with it. And let me tell you, this is not just some random piece of space rock. You should think of it more like a messenger, a postcard from another solar system that's been traveling for who knows how long. So the big question on everyone's mind is, what exactly is written on that postcard? All right, let's meet our guest of honor, Interstellar Comet 3I/Atlas. And that 3I in its name, well, that's a huge deal. It means this is only the third, that's right, the third confirmed interstellar object we've ever spotted. For scientists, this is like finding a needle in a galactic haystack. Every visitor has a story, right? So let's get into it. Where did this thing come from? And maybe more importantly, where's it headed? Just let that sink in for a second. Almost every single comet and asteroid we ever see is basically a neighbor, born from the same cosmic dust cloud as our own Earth. But this one's a true outsider. It's giving us a sample from a completely different part of the galaxy. Okay, now before we go any further, let's get the big, scary question out of the way. Is this thing going to hit us? The answer, confirmed by NASA and the ESA, is a big, fat 0. There is a 0% chance of impact. This visitor is keeping its distance for sure. And just how much distance are we talking about? At its closest, 3I/Atlas will be more than 1.5 times farther away from us than the Sun is. So yeah, we can all breathe easy and just enjoy the science show. So if it's not coming near us, where's all the action happening? Well, believe it or not, it's all going down right now, way out by the red planet. This is what's so cool about this whole story. It's happening today, as we speak. The comet is having its one and only close encounter with a planet in our solar system, and that lucky planet is Mars. It's zipping past about 18 million miles from the Martian surface. And yeah, that sounds like a lot, but in space terms, that is a front row seat. And lucky for us, we've got a whole welcoming committee already there waiting for it. And what a welcome party it is. We've got a whole fleet of robotic explorers out there, a tag team from NASA and the European Space Agency. We've got orbiters looking down from above and rovers looking up from the ground. They are all pointing their instruments at 3I/Atlas, giving us this incredible, once-in-a-lifetime view of an interstellar traveler. All right, so with all of these eyes on it, what have we actually figured out so far? Let's take a look at this cosmic traveler's ID card. For starters, this thing is a beast. Using our best telescopes like Hubble and James Webb, scientists figure it has a mass of over 33 billion tons. This is not a pebble. This is a seriously massive object. And in terms of its size, the solid core, what we call the nucleus, is estimated to be up to 3.5 miles wide. I mean, try to picture that. A mountain of ancient material from a completely different star system, just cruising through our home turf. Now, this next part is super important for understanding its journey. The comet is on what's called a hyperbolic trajectory. Okay, so what does that mean in plain English? Well, unlike Halley's Comet, which is on a closed loop and keeps coming back, this comet's path is a one-way street. It's a one-and-done visit. It's here, and then it's gone forever. So here's a look at its very busy but very brief schedule in our neighborhood. Right now, October 2025, this is prime time. We've got the Mars flyby and its closest, hottest approach to the sun. After that, it's going to get lost in the sun's glare for a little while, but don't worry, it'll pop back into view for our telescopes around December. And by March of next year, it'll wave a final goodbye as it passes Jupiter on its way back out into deep space. Okay? And this is where the plot really thickens. Because, you see, the more we learn about 3I/Atlas, the more questions we have. This thing, well, it's just not behaving like a typical comet. To really get why it's so weird, you gotta know what a normal comet looks like. The ones from our own solar system, they're basically dirty snowballs. Just think of water ice mixed with dust and rock, all mashed together. That's our yardstick. But 3I/Atlas, it's totally breaking the mold. Early readings show it's loaded with carbon dioxide, not water ice. And get this, it also seems to have these unusually high amounts of nickel. This unique chemical recipe is like a cosmic fingerprint, and it's telling us it was probably born in a star system that's very, very different from our own. So as you can imagine, these oddities have kicked off a pretty intense scientific debate. Now, the main view, the one most scientists hold, is that we're looking at a totally natural, just really, really rare type of comet. But its weird characteristics have led a few researchers to float some more, let's say, out there ideas, suggesting its anomalies are so strange they're worth investigating as potential signs of technology. The data we're getting from Mars right now, that is what's going to be key to helping settle this whole thing. So, where does the story go from here? Well, the most exciting chapter is actually just about to be written. Right this second, that robotic fleet at Mars is soaking up data like a sponge. Scientists back here on Earth are basically on the edge of their seats, just waiting for all that information to get beamed back. That data holds the key to finally understanding this thing's true nature. And hey, our chance to watch isn't over yet. Once it whips around the sun, it's going to swing back into our line of sight. So this coming December, our most powerful telescopes will get another crack at studying it as it begins its long journey home, whatever and wherever home may be. And that leaves us with this final thought, right? 3I/Atlas is only the third interstellar visitor we've ever confirmed. But as our technology gets better and better, we're going to find more. There's no doubt about it. Each one will be a new clue, another piece of the giant galactic puzzle. So as we say goodbye to this one, the real question is, what secrets will the next one bring?